Good morning. I am Coimbatore Tirumular Siddharpeedam, Sivayogi Sivarajan speaking. Now many persons are inquiring about a life after death. What happens to a man when he dies? Because his intelligence, his mind, his desires, his pranic force, whether they also die with the physical body. When the physical body is burnt, whether they are also burnt. So, does man have existence even after the physical body is burnt? This is the question. So, regarding the physical body, only physical body is burnt or it is destroyed and it goes back to the 5 elements. The physical body is made of 5 elements combination and they return to the 5 elements. But the astral body having different components, different tattvas put together, the Siddha, Buddhi, Mana and Ahankara, as well as the instruments of knowledge within this astral body. The Tanmatras are also in the astral body. The karmas one has done is also imprinted on the part of astral body called causal body. So, they do not die. They cannot be burned by fire and they cannot be cut by knife. Even after the physical body is burned or it is disposed in one way or other, they continue to exist. And when the physical body falls down due to aging or anything, the astral body will get out of the physical body. And what happens to this astral body till it takes another birth or it gets mukti is explained in Atharva Veda. In Atharva Veda it is explained and it is also called Panchagni Vidya. And in Tirumandram, Tirumulesh Tirumandram, it explains how the astral body again assumes a physical body and it takes a birth. It is explained in the Garpa Kriya portion of Tirumandram. So combined together, we can get a glimpse of what happens to the person after death until he assumes a new body. Once he gets mukti, he will not return to this world in any form and he will merge with the Shiva final energy. That is called mukti or liberation. He will be liberated from the chain of cycle of births and deaths. For him, the matter is over. But for ordinary persons, they are bound to take births because their karmas will be made zero. So it is a very good opportunity to assume a human body and he can get mukti. But most of the people slip the chance, again fall into the ocean of births and deaths. So according to Hindu literature, the astral body gets out of the physical body and stays in the place of death for nearly 16 days. So in olden days, even now in certain villages, they offer something which the person liked most in the evening time and offer prayers. So the Atma can get rid of his desires on that particular objects. The Atma should get detached from the food items and then for that only they are offering it and conducting puja. So the desires left in the astral body will be cleared. Moreover, they are using this conch and this bell sound also during funeral procession. So the bell sound activates the nadis in the astral body and the conch sound creates Omkar sound. When these sounds are heard by the astral body, because in the astral body, all the jnana indriyas are there. So the astral body can see and hear. And the nadi, Sushumna nadi will be opened, and there is a chance for mukti. That's the reason why people are using this conch and the bell during this funeral procession. So after that, the Atma will roam around the house for nearly 41 days. And then it lifts to a height and may reach the clouds within 90 days. And remaining with the cloud, it will return to the earth through rain. And this Atma finds attached to the grass or vegetable or something, and reaches the next father who is going to give birth to him. It enters his body and joins with the semen in his this semen bag, and it remains there for 16 days. So if you want to say whether the mother gets pregnant, before that the father gets pregnant, because this Atman enters the semen of father and stays in his semen bag for 16 days. So he is the first to become pregnant, and after it remains there for 16 days, it enters the womb of mother, and the fertilization happens. The semen enters the ovum of mother, and at that time Shiva lends prana energy into that fertilized ovum. So the Mahaprana, the infinite energy present everywhere, is entered into this ovum, and it gets in infinite form. And that prana develops into prana, apana, udana, vyana, samana, and other sub-pranas when the fetus grows. The prana, original prana, remains in the chest area, and the apana, which gets divided, looks after elimination and remains in the lower abdomen area, and samana remains in the manipura area. Likewise, this prana gets expression and finds a place in the astral body of the fetus. So, when a man dies, his physical body alone dies. His astral body, it is named as Puryata Kayam. It cannot be dead. And if it is not seeking liberation and have merger with Shiva, it again and again takes birth. And after leaving this body, it remains in the atmosphere up to a period of 60 years. Some Atman may take birth immediately, and the maximum time for the next birth to take is 60 years. So the Hindus are offering these prayers for their forefathers. So they are accepting this. The forefathers present in this atmosphere can bless them and enable them have a good life, guide them in any way. That is why the Pindam, they are normally in Kashi and Gaya, people are offering Pindam for the forefathers, for their acceptance and blessing. So because they exist in the astral body till they take the next birth. So there are some ghosts. Their ghosts are nothing but these astral bodies, which have many unfulfilled desires in them, which have some vengeance with others. So the astral bodies having vengeance and unfulfilled desires will wander in this world and get into the physical body of other persons to find out, to clear the vengeance or enmities or attachments. They enter into others' body and trouble them, and they are called ghosts. These ghosts are sent away by exorcists and the priests. So the Atman having too much of desires, unfulfilled desires,